Greetings, minions! 'Tis I, the Flaming Monocle, once again here with my very, very good friend T-Dude.
Hello.
And we're playing the 39 Steps. If you joined us the last time, you'll notice that we are on a bit of a cliffhanger where we left... Well, I tell you what, now's your chance to go back and see these episodes if you're just joining us for the first time.
Honestly, and if you are, just keep up. I mean, like, you
Seriously.
know, this is a good story. You owe it to yourself.
Go do it, now.
Yeah,
Right, we'll give you a couple of seconds, hang on. Right, okay, the rest of you, awesome. The last episode, Richard Hannay was escorted out of a room by a surly gentleman with 2 pistols at his temple. 2 surly gentlemen with...
No, one in each ear.
One in each ear.
Yeah.
Something like, but not 2 gentlemen in each ear, but you know the idea.
But because you were watching, you knew that already.
Indeed. And our limited German skills have allowed us to basically figure out that one of the dudes was responsible for... Well, let's just play the game and see how we get on, shall we?
Yeah, let's get on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Chapter 12.
Desperate measures.
The final picture.
The final count. Blackstone HQ, Scotland.
So here we are now.
It's a bit convenient.
Blackstone.
that he
This
just-
is, you know, the secret society.
Indeed.
He's finally got there.
The whole place smelt of mould and disuse. The old boy had gone off in a motor to collect the 2 ruffians who had interviewed me yesterday.
Ruffians.
Now they had seen me as the roadman, and they would remember me, for I was in the same rig. What was a roadman doing 20 miles from his beat, pursued by the police? A question or 2 would put them on the track. Probably they'd seen Mr. Turnbull, probably Marmee too. Most likely they could link me up with Sir Harry, and then the whole thing would be crystal clear. The more I thought of it, the angrier I grew, and I had to get up and move about the room.
Prison exercise.
Enemy's storeroom. So there's one thing to find in here.
Mildew.
Guessing
Mould.
it's... there we go.
Disuse.
Oh, there we go.
What?
I found a handle in the wall which seemed worth investigating.
Pull the handle. No, at least he doesn't have to do a mini game.
Ooh, storage.
You can get out of this one.
Blatantly that and that.
Take the
I
thing.
don't know what that was.
You don't have an inventory, do you?
Nope. Missing some bits and bobs.
Just take all of the artwork.
Yeah. Up.
Construct.
Left. Construct cardboard. More cardboard.
Feed the gerbil in the cardboard.
Remove the dead gerbil.
Turn his head.
Insert
Oh, is that-
squares
is that
into the
C4?
thing. Probably.
Oh no, it's a book.
Oh, it's a book.
No, it's some
it's
soap.
some soap.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's putting it back.
Yeah.
It's a mini game of
Nothing.
looking at
Oh,
something.
oh, now my hands are all
And
dirty.
now mouse droppings.
Arse.
Yeah.
Fail. It was lentonite.
Yes.
A powerful explosive I knew from my time as a mining engineer.
I was half right. I thought,
that it was an explosive.
yes.
But I'd forgotten the proper charge and the right way of preparing it, and I wasn't sure about the timing.
Roll it into a
I
sausage.
only had a vague notion, too, as to its power, for though I'd used it, I had not handled it with my own fingers. But it was a chance. The only possible chance. The remembrance of little Scudder decided me.
Rig explosive.
This is
Don't
the best,
ruin-
best click of the whole explosive minigame.
Do not ruin this.
Oh no!
If
Right,
you do
okay,
it wrong,
hang on.
it'll blow up and the book will stop existing
Up, round, round the other way, left a bit. Oh, he's just plopping a match in there.
Strike the match.
Down.
Down again.
Down.
Stick the pin in.
Place. That is a place. You're right. Oh, God.
Oh,
Left. This is easy.
this is quite exciting.
This game is making me do everything. I can't believe it. I think it's like interactive or something. What? It was about the beastliest moment of my life, for I'm no good at these cold-blooded resolutions. Still, I managed to rake up the pluck.
Pluck my teeth out.
Rake up the pluck to set my teeth and choke back the horrid doubts that flooded in on me.
That's a sentence.
Totally. I simply shut off my mind and pretended I was doing an experiment as simple as Guy Fawkes' fireworks. Because obviously Guy Fawkes got away with it, if we all remember our history.
Oh, of course.
Put the match on the thing, and then
and then the circles start running away.
Cue, like Warner Brothers sound effect.
Acme explosives.
Oh. It worked! Run!
Left, right.
Awarded Demolition Man. My stupor could scarcely have lasted beyond a few seconds. I stepped over the broken lintel and found myself standing in a yard in a dense and acrid fog. I felt very sick and ill, but I could move my limbs, and I staggered blindly forward away from the house. Mr. Hannay, you are a very lucky sod. I stuck my hand into the butt of water. I realised that this was not the right thing to do. A small mill lade ran in an ancient aqueduct at the other side of the yard. I fell into this.
There was some manure. I fell into this also.
The cool water revived me, and I had just enough wits left to think of escape.
Run into the Scottish moors.
I squirmed up the lade among the slippery, clean shrine till I reached the mill wheel. Glean shrine. Then I wriggled through the axle hole into an old mill and tumbled onto a bed of chaff. Chaff was not very happy. A nail caught to the seat of my trousers, and I left a wisp of heather mixture behind me. Nausea shook me, and a wheel in my head kept turning, while my left shoulder and arm seemed to be stricken with the palsy. Okay. I crawled down the broken ladder, scattering chaff behind me to cover my footsteps. Smart man.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same on the mill floor and on the threshold where the door hung on broken hinges. So instead of footsteps, there's just a trail of chaff.
He's putting a lot of effort into hiding his tracks, obviously.
I slipped across the space, got to the bed of the dovecot, and prospected a way of ascent.
Minigame, climb the wall.
Climb the dovecot. By use of out-jutting stones, gaps in the masonry, and a tough ivy root, I got to the top. Because obviously that's the best place to hide.
Well, yes, it is.
I found space to lie down.
It has to get out of sight.
Then I proceeded to go off into an old-fashioned swoon.
Ooh.
That's another chapter by the looks of it.
Doing.
Oh, well, so much for that cliffhanger then. Suddenly I found some explosives and I got out of there. Lucky old me, eh?
Well, there was a lot of tense wandering around in a post-explosion stupor.
This is true.
But that's, in a way, it's quite realistic, really, as
Indeed.
opposed to Gordon Freeman jumping through an explosion and being absolutely fine.
Yes.
You know?
Oh no, I've accidentally. Oh well, I'll just recharge myself at this wall station.
This is the original noir, people. This
Indeed.
is no action thing. This is proper tension.
Indeed.
And it's
Tense.
good.
It's
Tense.
Ugh.
Oh, poor Hannay.
Hannay will proceed to continue his escape in the next episode of the 39 Steps, when T. Dude and I return to the microphone once more and record another episode for your enjoyment. But until then, go and do something else to entertain yourself.
Make a tea, put some whiskey in, and prepare for the Scottish experience that is the 39 Steps.
Part,
The next.
15 maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
40 or 15.
Don't quote us on that.
Doesn't matter. Bye!
Try.